Welcome to our YouTube channel. Before you scroll away, stop and listen carefully, because what I'm about to show you might just change the way you look at money forever. Have you ever looked closely at the Australian 50-cent coin? It might seem small, simple, and ordinary, but what if I told you this tiny piece of metal could be worth up to $500 million? Yes, you heard that right. $500 million for one coin. People are going crazy trying to find it. Collectors are hunting it down. And the question is, do you have it? Maybe it's lying somewhere in your drawer, or sitting inside a jar of old change. Maybe you've even spent one without realizing how rare it really was. Because this isn't just a coin. It's a piece of Australian history, royal legacy, and priceless treasure that connects the reign of Queen Elizabeth II to the new era of King Charles III. So stay with me till the end of this video, because once you know the full story behind this coin, you'll never look at loose change the same way again. It all began in 1966, when Australia decided to switch to a new decimal currency system. The 50-cent coin was introduced that same year, and it was special not just because of its value, but because it was made of silver. Pure, shining 80% silver. The design was beautiful. On one side, the portrait of young Queen Elizabeth II, calm, graceful, eternal. On the other, the Australian coat of arms, the kangaroo and emu standing proudly beneath a crown, representing strength, unity, and identity. But there was one small problem. The silver inside the coin was worth more than 50 cents itself. People realized that melting it down gave them more money than spending it. Within months, the government had to withdraw the coins from circulation. Only a few remained in the public's hands, and that's what made them rare. Collectors began searching for them. Some kept them locked away, hidden for decades. Today, if you're lucky enough to have that 1966 silver 50-cent coin, it could make you rich beyond imagination. As the years passed, the coin changed. It became 12-sided, lighter, and made from copper and nickel instead of silver. But the royal face remained, Queen Elizabeth II, ruling gracefully for more than 70 years. Every new coin carried her image, a silent reminder of the world's longest reigning monarch. Then came 2022, the end of an era. The world mourned the loss of Queen Elizabeth II, and for the first time in history, the Royal Australian Mint faced a new chapter, coins bearing the face of King Charles III. For over 7 decades, every Australian coin looked to the right, just as the Queen did. But tradition demanded that the new king look the other way. And so, in 2023, a new design was revealed. The face of King Charles III turned to the left, marking the beginning of a new royal era. But here, where the story gets fascinating. The coins that carry both legacies, the final Queen Elizabeth II issues and the first King Charles III editions, have become symbols of transition, emotion, and history. Collectors call them the cross-generation coins. And guess what? Some of these transitional coins, especially those struck in limited batches or with printing errors, have skyrocketed in value. People have paid thousands, tens of thousands, and even hundreds of thousands of dollars for a single piece. But that's not all among these. There's one rumored variant so rare that experts say its estimated value could reach up to $500 million. A coin so unique, so mysterious, that its true worth cannot be measured in money alone. Some say it was a royal prototype. Others claim it was minted accidentally with a silver composition that no one was supposed to see. No one knows for sure, but if that coin exists, it's worth more than gold, more than diamonds, more than you can imagine. Think about it. One coin small enough to fit between your fingers, yet powerful enough to buy entire buildings, islands, or even change your life forever. That's why collectors from all around the world, from London to Sydney, from New York to Dubai, are desperately searching for it. So if you ever come across an old Australian 50-cent coin, don't just ignore it. Hold it up to the light. Look at the edges. Feel the weight. Notice the shine. If it's from 1966, if it's silver, or if it looks just a little different than the usual ones, you might be holding history. It's not just about metal. It's about time, about legacy, about how one simple object can carry the story of a nation, a queen, and a king. Australia's coins have always told stories of people, of pride, of power. And the 50-cent coin, more than any other, captures that spirit perfectly. From the young queen who ruled the Commonwealth to the new king leading it into the future, the coin stands as a bridge between generations. Imagine 50 years from now, when future collectors look back, they'll see this coin as the moment when one royal age ended and another began. And those who kept it, those who valued it, will own a treasure that can never be replaced. So do you have it? Check your wallet, your drawers, your old boxes, even your childhood piggy bank. Because somewhere, hidden in plain sight, could be a coin worth $500 million. If you find one, don't rush to sell it. First, get it checked. Experts, appraisers, or professional coin collectors can confirm if it's genuine. And if it is, you might just have the world's most valuable 50-cent coin. People have spent their whole lives chasing wealth, but sometimes wealth hides in the smallest places. Maybe in your hands right now, maybe in your pocket. And that's what makes this story truly incredible. From the shining silver of 1966 to the royal elegance of 2023, the Australian 50-cent coin isn't just currency. It's art. It's memory. It's a time capsule that holds the power of $500 million. So remember, the next time you see that coin, stop. Look closer. Because it might not just be a coin, it might be your fortune. And if you enjoyed this story, stay connected. We'll bring you more rare coin mysteries, unbelievable histories, and the treasures hidden in plain sight. Because sometimes, the smallest things hold the biggest secrets.